polling that will be conducted in at least 697 booths spread across 5 districts of Purulia, in Birbhum, in Jalpaikuri, in Nadia, and also South 24 Parganas. Let's talk about the politics here, because West Bengal Governor CV Anand Bose, who is now in New Delhi, where he is likely to call upon Union Home Minister Amit Shah and submit a report on the violence that took place during the Panchayat polls in the state. The governor had visited various places, mostly in North 24 Parganas district, and taken stock of the situation during the polling that happened last Saturday. He had also met with the family members of an injured person, and he had also visited a hospital where the person was undergoing treatment. Now, here is what he had to say about his presence also in the national capital, and what is now expected that he will be submitting his report to the Union Home Minister.
I came here for a simple purpose. As a student, I have heard Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. Somebody told me it's the same as there is light at the end of the tunnel. As a humble student, I wanted to ask my learned professors what it means. I came here for a simple purpose. As a student, I have heard Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. Somebody told me it's the same as there is light at the end of the tunnel. As a humble student, I wanted to ask my learned professors what it means.
So this visit of the governor of West Bengal coming to New Delhi is also coming at a time when the death toll linked to the Panchayat polls in West Bengal has shot up to 15. And while there are still no answers exactly who is responsible for the rampant bloodshed, booth capturing and ballot box being rigging allegations that are being leveled by all sides that led to the polls being declared void in almost 700 booths. The blame game that has been continuing, and this time around the target has also been the BSF. Even as the polling that was on, the BSF IG, the coordinator of central forces in the state, wrote to the State Election Commissioner Rajiv Sinha complaining that they were not given adequate information of proper deployment. Sinha, on the other hand, has said that the central forces failed to reach on time, with many also landing only in the final hours of the polling, even in the areas that have been seeing violence for several days. Now, the BSF DAG has then come out and countered all of the claims that has been made by the State Election Commission. Listen in. Opposition BJP has claimed that many places central forces were not deployed at all, but the left leaders have agreed that this could have been done deliberately. The Congress, on the other hand, sees a collusion between the TMC and the BJP. The ruling party, however, sees BJP's hand and both in not sending adequate forces on time in the first place and then asking the forces to play as a mute spectator later.
That is a politically motivated statement. They are trying to avoid their responsibilities. You see, the commission expected that this number of forces will come, but they didn't send.
বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী এত মানুষ খুন করে আপনি কি মহান হবেন? এই বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী এই মানুষগুলোকে খুন না করলে কি আপনার মুখ্যমন্ত্রীদের পদ চলে যেত? একটা পঞ্চায়েত নির্বাচনে 2-4টে সিট আপনি হারলেও আপনার তো মুখ্যমন্ত্রী গদি চলে যেত না, কিন্তু আপনি একই কাজ করছেন।
It was done deliberately, efficiently to keep the polling booths unsecure. Election Commission.
During the poll day, we did not see any BSF Jawans. We did not see any central forces. So they have to take responsibility for this violence. Is it Shubhendu Adhikari or is it Nishit Pramanik who has ordered them to stand down and be mute spectators? So I think the violence that was unleashed in West Bengal on poll day by the collective opposition parties under the leadership of Shubhendu Adhikari, BSF has to take a huge responsibility of that because they were mute spectators.
पश्चिम बंगाल में पंचायत के चुनाव में जिस प्रकार से लोकतंत्र की हत्या होते लोग स्वयं देख पा रहे हैं, जहां लोकतांत्रिक अपने मूल्यों को, अधिकारों को जताने के लिए लोग मौत के घाट उतारे जा रहे हैं, उसी टीएमसी की पार्टी के साथ गांधी परिवार गठबंधन कर रहा है। मेरा गांधी परिवार से विशेष ये प्रश्न है कि क्या उनसे हाथ मिलाना मंजूर है उन्हें?
Well, apart from the politics, let's get you a ground situation there, because day after violence that rocked the Panchayat polls, Bengal state election, which has ordered repolling in almost 700 booths, as the fresh polls that will also be held in the booths that are spread across 19 districts. Out of these, maximum booths said to be 175 are in Murshidabad, where the highest number of death toll that has also been reported on the day of polling itself. It is then followed by 110 booths in Malda, 89 in Nadia, and also 53 in Kuch Bihar, 46 in North 24 Parganas, where the State Election Commission has also sought detailed reports on the deaths and the violence from the district magistrates, but sporadic incidents of violence still continue to be reported on the day when repolling has also been ordered. Stone pelting incidents that have been reported from Murshidabad's Ghat ground, where a police vehicle was also allegedly vandalized. There have been also reports coming in of clashes from Kuch Bihar, where a house of a Congress candidate was allegedly vandalized, along with those of her supporters and other Congress workers as well. The victims have been alleging TMC's hand behind this vandalism. Meanwhile, the Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has also written to the West Bengal State Election Commission expressing his concern over the violent situation in the state, and has requested to ensure that the agencies also protect the rights of the people and there is law and order maintained during the repolling today.